you so much for today, Lord. I thank you for giving us this time of the year where we can be thankful and just appreciate everything that you bless us with. Lord, I also just want to thank you for this time of the year as we go into your the birth of your son and the reason that we are here because of your goodness and your greatness. Lord, I pray that you'll just be with us today and bless us too to nourish my bodies and all these things in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Jerry. If you'll join me in the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. And he can pass the buck. You should.
Yeah, we'll let you be part of it.
So good. Sorry for that.
My happy is that my wife is home from her coming and something me and everything. I'm really happy with my marriage.
Hey, Justin. Good to see you. How are your wife?
Yep. Same.
I don't know what number we're on, but Catorce, whatever, the fifth. I agree with what they said.
I'm not ready to forget this song. So the district got a lot of good publicity for this insurance. What does this do?
Good in the world.
Okay. We do have quite a few announcements, so I'll just get straight to those. Let's see. Tim is not here, but he was supposed to be in charge of announcing about Rotary Readers. I believe it's next Monday at what time, Jim?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Thank you. So Rotary Readers next Monday at 10 o'clock. Backpack will be packing tomorrow morning. We do need to have all of our final payments in for the duck race. So if you haven't paid, Taylor's just going to invoice you out for that. So if anyone is still left open, there's a few.
We're kind of short on backpacking now, because Edie's not here, so any help could be Angela.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We also have, Ms. Shirley wanted me to share that she is launching her new book. So that is still coming. Her event is this Saturday, is that right? This Saturday from 10 to 12 at the Square. So if you want to come out to support Ms. Shirley in the launch of her book, Dual Calling, I know she would appreciate that. Do we have, we've got some more announcements. I'm going to let Angela share. We're going to have an off-site meeting on January the 22nd. We'll still have Ray's Great Lunch, but I'm going to let Angela share what she's going to
I talked to
provide us with that day.
Andy Howard down here at the new pavilion that they built for the kids, for the 4-H and the livestock showing. We're going to do an off-site there on the 22nd. Just go, just a little bit farther down the road and go in there. We're going to eat there, and he's going to give us a tour of the new facility.
Thank you, Angela. I think that'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Matt, I think you have an announcement.
Yeah, I actually have a couple I'm just going to plug. First one is one of the last presentations I had. I know we talked about annual fund, and I know it's end of the year. Sometimes folks are looking for places to give. I put the flyers, if you didn't get one before, if you missed my wonderful presentation before, I put the flyers at the head of each table. If y'all need any, I've got extras as well. Just remember that, and it's more than just Happy Bucks and us coming to get a great meal from Ray and his crew every week. It's about kind of doing good in the world and us making an impact for a reason. Two other things really quick. One's just personal with what I do, and I know a lot of times this time of year we end up around other people, right? Maybe family members, co-workers, business parties, those kinds of things. And one thing I'm going to plug for myself fits that, but I also think Rotary can fit in that as well. So the thing I'm going to plug for myself is we help small businesses, right? There's a lot of small businesses. That's what kind of makes things work, especially in rural communities. That can be from exit planning, not sure what to do, and having a plan for that. We can help with that, as well as just, hey, I'm having a hard time, or I'm thinking about doing this, I don't know what to do, or you think you know what to do and you want another set of eyes on it. I'm happy to do that. So that's the end of the MAP plug, okay? Flipping back to Rotary, y'all all should have gotten an email at 10:12 a.m. this morning from Rotary International. I'm guessing everybody got it. I know I did, because I'm not membership chair and it said something about membership. So that's another reminder when we're running into people, talking to people throughout this holiday season. Sometimes people are looking for a way to get back and get involved in the community. And don't forget about plugging Rotary. Hey, I started, if you're a new member, hey, I started attending this and I've really found value in it. Our message can go a lot further than them seeing, some commercial or some flyer or some billboard or something like that. Have your story, your 90-second spiel, and share Rotary and why maybe they should try and get involved either in Lawrence or wherever they live. So that's the end of my spiel.
Thank you, Matt.
Yep.
I appreciate that. And as usual, I'm going to backtrack in the agenda, and I'd like to introduce any of visiting Rotarians or guests. So I know we have a couple here that have come with Lynn today. So Justin, I know you, I know everybody's familiar with you. But thank you, Justin Shelley. I'm glad to have you guys here today. So thank you for being here. And now we do want to go ahead and, I'm sorry, Neighbor Diane.
I have one quick announcement.
Please.
I remind you guys pretty often that we have a dementia, I call it dementia support group. They have asked that we call it the Memory Care Encouragement Group. Once a month at Presbyterian Home. It's usually the fourth Tuesday, but I wanted to make sure to share that this month it is December the 16th because of the holidays, and we would love to have you. It's a very unique group. I have learned a lot from them. So you don't have to RSVP, just show up. We love that.
Thank you.
One more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you going to talk about all this weekend? Okay, all right. That might be a good here.
Okay, perfect. I thought you were asking me that question. I was like, I'm not going to be here this weekend. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, now we're going to move into inducting our two newest members, and we're very excited. So Ms. Lynn, Ms. Patty, if you get ladies to come to the front. And then your sponsors can come as well, and they can continue as I go through the process. Lynn and Patty, you are about to become the newest members of the Rotary Club of Lawrence. The Rotarian who proposed you for membership paid you a great compliment. They saw in you those characteristics which would make a fine Rotarian. You have been approved by the responsible committees of the club, by the board, and the members. Welcome to Rotary, Lynn and Patty, where you will be called by your first name. As a club, we stand before you to lead you into a new great adventure in friendship and in service to your vocation, to your community, and to your fellow man. You are joining about 48 Rotarians in our club and over 1.2 million Rotarians in 200 countries. All are business and professional people united by the common ideal of service. In 1905, Paul Harris, a young lawyer in Chicago, experiencing the loneliness of a newcomer to a big city, wanted to become acquainted with individuals in other businesses and professions. On the evening of February 23rd, 1905, he met with 3 friends to discuss his ideas. From this beginning, they invited others to meet with them and began to rotate the meetings among each other's offices. From this rotation came the name Rotary. Their numbers soon became too great to meet in each other's offices, and a luncheon club was formed. Lynn and Patty, as a club, we speak from behind you to urge you forward in a new and great adventure to become a Rotarian. First, there are things you must learn. Most important, it is the object of Rotary International, which is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise. Related to the ideal of service is our commitment to service above self and our belief that he profits most who serves best. And of course, the famous four-way test of the things that we think, say, and do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? One of the most important philosophies of Rotary Fellowship is participation, 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 which begins with regular attendance. Make Rotary an important part of your week. Learn how to make up attendance by visiting other clubs, and to appreciate the broad scope of Rotary, attend the district assemblies and conferences, and if possible, an international convention. One of the special aspects of Rotary is the classification system representing your vocation in the community. You are along this classification as a member of Rotary, and your actions, participation, and involvement will reflect on that classification. When you are absent, your classification will be missed. Lynn, your classification will be healthcare. Patty, your classification will be law enforcement. We stand beside you, Lynn and Patty, representing the members of our club to walk with you in this new and great adventure. Will the members please stand? Your sponsors are going to pin you now. Here's your lapel pin. Wear it proudly. With this pin, you can attend meetings of any Rotary club in the world. Every member is expected to perform his share of club and community service, and the committees of the club will afford you opportunities to give. For the rest of this Rotary year, we would be pleased if you would serve and participate on the following committees: Lynn, Foundation, and Patty, Club Projects. Fellow Rotarians, I present to you Rotarians Lynn and Patty, and I charge you not to fail in your duty by giving them the friendship and helping them to make this membership useful and happy. Lynn and Patty, you have now been accepted as our newest members. Each member is an experimental venture in which service and other high ideals of Rotary. The experiment starts now. You can become our greatest Rotarian. If you will take this step in Rotary, please step forward and let the members welcome you to the club.
We also have a packet and a certificate. And then we also have for you. Thank you guys. Welcome to the club. Thank you.
Okay, and now I will introduce our speaker. Got a lot of words today. Brad Abercrombie is our speaker today. Brad serves as the Executive Director of Main Street Lawrence, a role he assumed on July 28, 2025. In this position, Brad leads the organization's mission to foster economic vitality, cultural vibrancy, and community pride in the heart of Main Street Lawrence. He oversees event planning, organizational governance, and strategic initiatives that strengthen downtown. Prior to joining Main Street Lawrence, Brad built a distinguished career in operations and business leadership. For 15 years, he served as operation manager for NM Fire Apparatus, where he directed daily operations, managed teams, and ensured the company's reputation for quality and reliability in the fire service industry. Brad's entrepreneurial spirit began even earlier. In 1995, he founded Abercrombie Trucking, successfully running the business for a decade before transitioning into operations management. His experience as a business owner gave him first-hand insight into the challenges and opportunities faced by local entrepreneurs. Knowledge he now brings to his work in downtown revitalization. With decades of leadership experience, Brad combines operational expertise with a passion for community development. His career reflects a commitment to building strong organizations, supporting local businesses, and creating spaces where people can continue to thrive. If you will, welcome Brad Abercrombie.
Well, first off, good evening, and thank y'all for letting me come to speak here today at Rotary. I was told earlier that I wanted to speak, and that's not what John Young told me. He said, "Hey, can you speak December the 4th?" I said, "Do I have an option?" He said, "No, not really." So here I am. But again, thank you for allowing me to be here today. How many of y'all really know what Main Street's about? There's a few here tonight. It's more than just events. Main Street is based off of 4 points. And the new thing this year is what everybody likes to call Main Street is DOPE. DOPE is the 4 points: design, organization, promotion, and economic vitality. So we're going to go over a little bit of what all we do with each and every one of those as a Main Street organization. We'll start with design. First thing is, design has more than just coming up with a flyer or anything like that. It is the importance of our downtown beauty and the historic preservation of it. And we can do this in many different ways. You want to create a welcoming and attractive downtown environment. One thing that we're working on in 2026 is Lawrence the Squirrel. This has been a project that's kind of been put on the backside for a little bit, so we're going to bring it to life in 2026. Lawrence the Squirrel is the squirrel that we have. It's going to be the mascot. And it's kind of going to be like Mice on Main. It's going to be a scavenger hunt. So you can go around in our Main Street district and try to find Lawrence the Squirrel. We have some working on. They're going to be created, placed out. That is something that we've been working on. That is the design aspect. Another one is what we do with our merchants and our local retailers around our district, which is kicking off tomorrow, December the 5th, will be our Christmas window display contest. We do several window display contests throughout the year to try to help bring a vibrant downtown and make it a appealing and peaceful place to come and enjoy and shop. So I ask you, if you come down to downtown, just take a moment, walk around, tell me what stands out. Look around and see what stands out with our window displays, the lights and the music, and see if it gives you a sense of peace and community and historic preservation. Second point is organization. Now this is where it gets tricky right here. Organization is built in partnerships, volunteers, and community leaderships. Well, I can look out right now and see several partnerships that we have already. Charisma Health is the one that we have a partnership with. They always are good to help us out with everything. The school district, we're working on the STEAM 2026 program right now. PRTC is another one we partner with. Regional. Let's see, we have a couple more. Orange County Water and Sewer. Everyone, we build those partnerships and volunteers and everything. It helps our community. Now, without the volunteers, we couldn't accomplish what we accomplished. And one thing is Spoon on the Square. That is where the big partnership comes in with our volunteers and our community leaders. It takes teamwork for all of us to make it a success. And I know there's several here that has volunteered over the years. Angela Marlette over there, she's helped out plenty of times and always willing to go above and beyond for us. Courtney's always helped out. So we always love people working together to make our downtown stronger. I'm going to skip one for a minute. Well, no, I'm going to go on to promotions right now. So, promotions, that's where the events come in. That's where the fun part comes in, really, is planning everything. Every time we share an event, details on social media, or every time you post photos from Christmas market or Finally Friday, everything, you're helping promote Lawrence. You're helping promote our downtown district. And our district really appreciates that because it's made up of our small business owners, our small merchants, our sanitary market, our little boutiques that make us unique. So that helps build our downtown and builds the excitement for people to be drawn to come downtown. Squealing on the Square is just one of the big events that we do. I got the numbers back already this year. We averaged 17,000 people per day that came down to our downtown event, which is amazing. Our museum that we have on the square averages 10,000 people a year comes through the doors and visits our museum. Then we go back to all our Finally Fridays, our Sip and Stroll. We're building all those events up for our promotion. This year, like I said, Squealing was our biggest one, and the numbers come in. We profited $23,000 off Squealing on the Square this year. It was our 25th anniversary of having it. I have been here for almost 25 years at Squealing on the Square. That's how I got involved with Main Street, was started volunteering. So, but the promotion part is the fun part. But it's not what we're all about. It's not just the events and everything. We have to, look at our other commitments we have with organization and everything. Then we're going to go on to our last one, which is economic vitality. And this, to me right here, economic vitality, uses everything I've talked about already. If you look at the promotions, we get the people down there. It helps the economy. It helps our merchants on the square. The designing, the facades of the buildings and new businesses coming in, but keeping our historic preservation helps with the economic vitality. It strengthens our downtown business, and we focus on it, strengthening downtown business and supporting entrepreneurship. Our Finally Fridays, like Sip and Stroll, and our Wine and Chocolate, which is coming up next weekend, are perfect examples that, it brings people downtown and helps our merchants and our businesses, which is our economic vitality. Another one that we're looking to improve next year is Main Street has a building on the square that we own. So we're looking to possibly transition, bring a business in next year to lease that building from us. What better way to help revitalize downtown than to be a big part of it ourselves? And that's one way that we can lead by example. So that's one thing that we're going to look at and work on next year. So, again, I'd like to thank y'all for allowing me to speak today and take the time out of your days. One thing I would like to ask you to do is, we have many events coming up. Starting tomorrow night, we have a tree lighting that we partner with the City of Lawrence. We have a Christmas market that starts tomorrow afternoon, also from 5 to 9. The tree should be lit around 7. Saturday, we have the Christmas market starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, going to 2 o'clock, and then our parade kicks off at 4 o'clock. Come downtown, enjoy our small businesses, shop at our little boutiques, take a look at all the window displays. And just tell me what you enjoyed most about it. Look at it and think, is this a peaceful place? Or if there's something we can do different to change it, to make it more invigorating and more vibrant. But always, when you come down this weekend, just have an open mind. We're looking for new things to do next year, and my year is completely open. If you have an idea, share it with me. We'll make it happen. Again, I'd like to thank y'all for allowing me to speak today.
Thank you, Brad. I noticed you didn't mention CPW, something because John was behind you.
What's that?
Right. Does anyone have any questions for Brad? Come on back up and answer a couple of questions.
Yes, you do.
Yes, sir.
I know this is not part of the city, it's the county, but what are you hearing about the courthouse? I know the deadline's already been extended. What do you think is going to be completed?
That's a question I get asked every day.
Well, you should have a good answer then.
I've learned to answer it real good. I keep in close contact with the project manager over there. I look for the fence to be gone within the next 1 to 2 weeks. They're making tremendous headway, really, on the landscape. It is looking very beautiful. If you haven't seen it or peeked through the fence, I would suggest doing it because it is amazing what they have done. Now, the interior, probably you're looking at March or April before it will be finished and open. Yes, ma'am.
Do you know if there are any future plans for another coffee shop downtown?
Just put me on the spotlight.
I know, I did want to ask about
Yes, there is a plans for a coffee shop, but it will not be on the square completely. But it will be in just a short walking distance. So look for that announcement to probably come around the first of the year. Hopefully, the man sitting to your right can probably answer more questions. I can't on that. We'll let that be vague.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You keep jumping down. Any more questions?
Thank you, Brad. I needed somebody to ask a couple of questions so I can finish my first. So, Brad, thank you. I appreciate you being here and sharing information about this weekend. Just to cover a couple of our announcements again before we close out. Backpack tomorrow morning needs some extra hands there. That would be fantastic. Rotary Readers next Monday at 10 a.m. Miss Shirley's event on the square on Saturday from 10 to 12 to launch her new book. Matt, I didn't write down all of your announcements, but all of those things Matt said. And then also, on December 16th, the Memory Care support group that Amber had mentioned. So, is there anything else for the good of the club? Yeah, go.
Yeah. Back in July, I wrote everybody in the club and asked as politely as I could, you know, to consider the King Dixon Scholarship Foundation for, this is December now. Tax year ends in 27 days. So if you're looking at doing some planning towards the end of the year, please think about King again. You're such a great Rotarian. We have this little foundation, it's not big, it's just over $100,000 for us. I haven't heard of it recently. Please consider making a gift. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. Anything else for the good of the
Let me
club?
just mention one thing. Tim's not here too, but Chestnut Ridge and First Baptist will be partnering up for an event on the square, pop-up praise on December 17th. It'll be 6:30 in the evening. So if you want to come out for evening of praise on the square, you can do that.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Jody. Anything else?
Do we have a date for the Christmas club program yet?
I think it is December 18th.
Okay, just making sure.
Is that right?
You know, everybody might want to plan their outfits or socks or whatever. You never know what might come out of that.
Don't put me on the spot like that. But, so I will say, I'm not going to be here for the Christmas party day. Ashley has agreed to take that over for the day, so Ashley will be leading the club on Christmas party day. So I hate that I'll miss it, but I won't be in town. So, Courtney?
I forgot that I meant to say, we're doing a kind of like a pop-up cleanup at the city park, because I always see a lot of people complaining about it. So I'm gonna allow people to come, and it's gonna be where we're just encouraging people, if you come 5 minutes and go pick up trash. And I'm kind of making it, this is my intern end of the year cleanup, so you come support it. Even if you're just getting outdoors, just for 5 minutes to walk around the park, come out and support it. So,
And when is it?
sorry, 16th, December 16th from 12 to 2.
Okay, perfect. So December 16th, you can help Courtney clean up the park, and you can go learn about memory care support. Thank you to our guests that came, Justin and Shelley, appreciate you being here, and we're excited to have the two new members, Patty. So, if you will, stand with me in our four-way test, and our four-way test of the things that we think, say, and do. Is it true?